run it up? Who run it up? Who run it up like me? Who run it up like me? Nobody. I hold it down for the team. Guaranteed that we gon' All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Link Up Podcast. I'm your host, Alfiee, and this is Papa Sena.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Oh, yeah, it's been too long, man. What have you been doing?
I've been not been hibernating, bro. I've been out and about being ratchet, you know what I mean?
Jeez, every week I'm trying to message this guy. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Nah, man, I'm underwater. Nah, man, I'm in space. I don't know what this
Yeah,
guy's
bro.
doing.
I've been traveling. School's been a little crazy too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's good to reconnect and let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's
Yeah.
get this shit.
Yeah. Any big news since you've been MIA?
um eh, well, I'm almost done with my first semester of grad school, so there we go.
Oh, nice. Nice. How many classes do you take?
3.
3.
And
Yeah.
and that shit is like demanding, bro. I'll be tired.
Yeah. No, that's
But
good
yeah,
though.
no,
It's
yeah.
worth it in the long run.
Oh, for sure, bro. What
Yeah.
about you, man? What you been up to? Still locked down over there?
No. We're at we've reached vaccination targets, whatnot, and everything's pretty much opened up. Back at the gym, back working. Clubs are opened up, bars, everything's back, pretty
Do you
much
have to
back
wear
to
a
normal.
mask or no?
Yeah, still got to wear a mask. When you're in the shopping center or just when you're eating, obviously you don't have to, but everywhere else indoors you have to.
Yeah.
But that's only for the people who are vaccinated. If you're unvaccinated, you're not really allowed much places just yet.
Do you have to show your card?
Yeah, you got to show them on your phone. We've got a digital
You
license
gotta
for it.
be
Yeah. But from December, everyone's allowed to do whatever they want, like even the unvaccinated.
like,
Um,
okay.
so, but yeah, for now it's just the elite group of vaccinated people. That's all it
Hey, there we
is.
go.
um, but yeah, man, no, everything's been the same really. Just back to work, uh, back to same old stuff every day.
Yes, sir.
But
How
yeah.
you feel about? Let's just get into it. How you feel about Astroworld?
Oh man. Oh yeah, I've been dying to talk about it, man. That is some. See, I wanted to talk to you about it because you're big on festivals. You're big on going to concerts and stuff, and you you just can't let something like that happen. So for anyone who doesn't know, which it's been all over the news in Australia as well, it was as Travis Scott's concert in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, Astroworld. And I don't know how many people, but on the first day, dozens were taken to the hospital, and 9 people actually passed away. Um, that's like even one person is too many. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm just confused on like they got to have restrictions for how many people are allowed in certain sections, right?
Well, so I think the way he set it up was no, he was just the headliner, right? And in attendance was 50,000. So that means approximately 50,000 people were there, right? And with the situation, I guess everybody rushed to the stage. I guess maybe breaking down barricades or whatever. Um, and then people are getting trampled over. So I mean, definitely, I think people in charge of that festival and security should be pretty much be in trouble. I don't know if I feel like you really can't. How can you blame Travis Scott, who's on stage performing, has all the lights on him, and there's videos of him stopping the performance. Oh, okay, check on this person. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think the whole cancel culture, I think it's dumb.
Yeah,
Uh, does he have responsibility for it? Uh, I don't know. I can't say he does just for the fact that the guy's performing. And imagine being in front of 50,000 people and you're trying to spot out a handful of people from 50,000, especially, you're in the midst of performing. You
yeah,
got a million things on your mind. And then you have lights all over you. So, as someone that's performed on a small stage with lights in front of me, it's like literally blinding. So, I can imagine being at a festival with
yeah,
50,000 people and you're in charge. You're in charge to point out everybody and stop the show, and he was legally couldn't stop the show.
yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, I definitely, it sucks, and I feel terrible for the families because imagine going to a concert and your kid doesn't come back home. That's terrible.
mate. It is
Um,
crazy. Like I agree with you. It's yes and no. When you ask, is it his responsibility? It's yes and no. Obviously, he has some say. I don't know. Actually, I might be wrong. I don't know who has say in how much security goes into the actual venue. That might be the
yeah.
venue's responsibility.
I know that Live Nation is the ones that put on like the biggest festival in the world, like that
Yeah,
Coachella, all that. So I
yeah,
mean, I wouldn't think that I mean Travis Scott, who it is his festival name wise, but you know what I mean. I don't think he's organizing the
that's
event. You know what I
that's
mean?
true. That's
Like
true. Yeah,
just
yeah,
being logical. You know what I mean? So it's just
yeah.
like
So yeah, I've seen that they've ripped him off from certain. He's backed down from day two, and he's cancelled the festival, and they've taken him off other events as well. Like you can't really like blame him. Like you're right. Like there's other people that go involved with security and the whole fencing, barricades certain sections off. But they like they you need to someone needs to take the blame, right? And if I was in his
yeah.
position, 100%, I'd take the blame too. I'm not going to walk away from that.
Yeah, no, and I think he's done great. He's gonna do what he can with like the families and then offering
Yeah,
therapy for people. Like, I mean, that's all you can do, but it's never gonna be enough, right? Because it's a life.
yeah.
So
Look, I just wanted to. I actually had this open up before. I just wanted to read it out real quick. So, we've got nine. Sorry, 9 people were killed after the crowd surged forward while the rapper was performing. John Hilgert, 14-year-old kid, right? That's one of them. Played baseball. Franco Patino, um, he was in his 20s, I believe, as well. And 20-year-old Jake Jurnek. This one kind of hurts too. 27-year-old Danish bag. He was among the victims. He passed away after using himself as a shield to protect his fiancee.
yeah, I heard about that.
That is rough. Brianna Rodriguez, 16-year-old. 21-year-old Axel, sorry, Axel Acosta. Rudy Pena, 23-year-old from Laredo, Texas. 23-year-old Madison Dubisky, and 22-year-old Bharti Shahani. Sorry if I mispronounced these names, but man, that is like I'm sure each and every one of them's got like a story to tell. I'm sure their families are going through it, and I'm sure they've got some heartbreaking stories. Man, it's just
Yeah,
crazy what's happened.
no, it's unfortunate. It's like that. Yeah, that's terrible. I could only nah. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? I can't.
Nah, nah, that's rough, man. I mean, like, and like they should. I don't know. Like the event should have known the crowds are going to be crazy, right? They should have known like it's going to be insane crowds. And Travis Scott,
Yeah,
his music, people get hyped up and moshing and all that stuff.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's like you should know that, but also as a fan and in the crowd, you guys should know that and take care of each other at the same time. You know what I mean? It's them killing each other at
Yeah,
the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like those people in the crowd are killed those people in the crowd next your
yeah,
neighbor. You know what I mean?
that's yeah,
So it's
hundred
like
percent.
at the end of the day, like the event can take responsibility, but the people at the show need to take responsibility too. And that nobody has said anything of the crowd. You know what I mean? It's their actions as
It
well. You know what I
is
mean?
because I'm sure Travis didn't ask everyone to surge forward towards the stage.
No, you know what I mean? Like it's the crowd has to take responsibility. And I seen this one kid, he's a rapper coming for clout. He was on like they put him on No Jumper a video and he was like, "Oh yeah, Travis Scott's the devil, da da da." He's like, "I'm a rapper." And like of course he was shouting his shit out at the same time. So I know you right away you could tell your motives, trying to just BS. But
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like y'all did that too. Y'all were in
yeah,
it. You know what
that's
I mean?
rough,
Like
man. That's rough. People
I've
just
been, I like you said, I've been to a lot of festivals, and you see people. I see, you see people pass out all the time.
yeah,
A lot of people are on drugs. A lot of people, they're doing their thing. You see it, and you make sure they're good until security comes. But yeah, like people running over each other. I mean,
yeah.
that's
You
they
gotta
did that shit.
Yeah, you got to look out for each other out there, man. It's rough. And there was also like that false narrative that a security guard got a needle in his neck. That story
Yeah, they
was
said it
running
was
around.
false.
Came out as like that was bull.
Yeah.
Man,
I
that's
don't know,
rough.
man. It's crazy. I think everyone's to blame. You everybody wants
Yeah,
to point their finger at Travis, but everyone involved is to blame. If you were there, you got to take blame.
yeah, I'm with you, 100%. But yeah, honestly, like, I don't get it. Like, the normal thing to do if I see something like that happening, like, I'm gonna stop, like, stop people from pushing and stuff like that, or at least someone got
Yeah,
stepped on. How you gonna run over someone that's already on the floor and just
that's
step on them
the
some more?
that's the that's the thing. It's Travis. I've seen Travis perform maybe like 12, 13 times.
Yeah,
Maybe 6, 7 of those are at a festivals.
hmm
And let me tell you, his fans are hella fuckboys,
yeah,
young kids. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And they're all about fucking the rage. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
that little culture. You know what I mean? That they don't give a fuck. And
yeah. Even Drake came out and had some words on Instagram or Twitter, whatever
oh,
it was.
after he blew 1 million at the club, right?
Yeah, that's right. After it was all said and done.
After he blew 1 million that night in the club,
Yeah.
and then he came out forward. I think yesterday.
Yeah, a couple of days later, like it wasn't
You know what
straight
I mean?
after kind of thing.
Nah,
That's
it definitely wasn't.
that's rough.
I don't. Yeah, anything Drake says, I feel like isn't sincere.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I can't speak much to how people think and where it comes from, but you got to save face, especially a lot of these artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who run it up? Who run it up? Who run it up like me? Who run it up like me? Nobody. I hold it down for the team. Guaranteed that we gon'